Yo.
Yo, yo. Welcome
Oh.
on in, everyone. I am here today with the sexiest man alive, fresh as hell with that new haircut.
I am.
Not that you can see it, and I haven't seen it yet either, but I just know from like personal experience, looking hot as hell. Just like that's a fact.
Also, I'm the one that did the crime.
You did the crime.
I crimed.
As well, I am pinning it in the chat. We had a new video go up on the channel last night. It's super cool. It's about a Lego Smash knockoff. Make sure you go check it out. Super cool, super fun.
I don't think that actually happened.
You don't
Y'all
think
might
so?
have to go see. Y'all might have to go check it out.
You might have to go check it out, see what happened. As well, you should check out Chris's link down below. I haven't asked you, are you doing your drink link chug lock today?
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday. Make sure you go check out Chris down below as well. You can see that sexy as hell new haircut when he streams later.
Yeah.
Which case file would you
When
like
we
to
lose Pokemon.
When you lose Pokemon all the time. So last time we did the missing case file, and like we were talking about beforehand, at least I think so. This case was phenomenal. Like this entire case file was so good. I don't think it was as good as Payne's Creek. I think Payne's Creek is still like better than anything in this game so far, but this case file was genuinely really good. I liked it far better than anything else in this game so far.
It became a lot better when we realized that everything was interconnected.
Yep, like, yeah, just like realizing everything was interconnected and like the way it was all interconnected, like just telling one large story, so cool. It was really, really cool. But we still got, we don't know what this last one is yet. We gotta get some more stuff done before we can get there.
Yeah.
I say we hop into
So
Bloodbath
with
because
Bloodbath, let's do this thing.
yeah, we haven't done this at all yet.
No.
Oh, also, I need to make sure I grab my beans, because if you become a member on this channel, I gotta eat a bean, boozled bean.
Loading complete. Good luck.
Good luck, thank you. Okay, so we looked at this last time. A typically noisy detective's office becomes chillingly silent. The officers had not returned any calls, and there was no response on comms. Can you figure out what happened to the Kohler detective's office? Also, I actually have a notebook this time, instead of like a small scrap of paper. So,
Let's go. We actually have a way to keep track of things.
exactly. Let's refresh on these questions. What is in the package by the exit? Was the gun the killer using? Standard issue. Who died by the office doorway? Who was the dirty cop? How many people were murdered? Was Harry Baker in a reasonable state of mind? Yes or no? And which prisoner was in interrogation room 1? Yo, Chris, thank you so much for the $1, my man. Let me go ahead and pop one of these beans. I didn't say
Give
it.
the people an example.
Exactly, I didn't say it, but Chris has proven it. $1 donation as well as a bean apiece. And if you become a Gear 5th member or above, or 5 gifted memberships, that is 5 beans at once.
47 beans.
47 beans. As well, it's not on the screen right now, but if we hit our member goal of 10 members, which we're 2 off from, that's also 5 beans at once. Just grab...
And I can't member up any more than I'm already membered, so
You are already
Y'all-
very membered.
y'all should get on that.
Get on
I
that.
feel-
We have our... Oh yeah, we have our member game night tomorrow night. Get on that. It's a perfect time to do so. As well,
Get on that.
we have
And
a
then in
new...
a week we have our game night.
True. That's just for us, though. That's just for the boys and the ladies
just-
and everyone else who is joining us.
No, the women are boys too.
The women are boy. Everyone who's joining's a boy.
Boys.
I'm excited. I'm really excited about that. But I either got a juicy pear or a booger. And as well as members, we have a new members only video going up tomorrow as well. Director's cut. So let me see.
I don't know why they think boogers disgusting, because people eat their boogers all the time.
Oh yeah, boogers are super tasty.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
disappointed.
nice, tasty treat for the middle of the day.
Exactly. So like this is the bad one. It's pear and not boogies. I am very disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah, what? Pear was the gross flavor.
Pear is the gross.
Booger was a good one.
I've never been a pear person.
Me neither.
Like, I'll eat pears. Like, they're not disgusting to me, but I just don't care about them.
Yeah, I have no emotional attachment to pears.
They're just kind of there. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Chris, do you want to be disappointed in me?
Yeah.
I think I'm streaming Roblox this week.
No!
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I thought we were friends. Maybe the game night's not happening anymore.
Maybe
No,
it's... Maybe we gotta back up out of it now. Okay, so someone died here. There's some bullet casings there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Some blood there. Somebody died
Yeah, someone died here.
in the observation room. Okay.
Bullet. Another bullet. Alright. Someone died there in the fetal position. Inspection procedure change. Sounds like a no. So I'm assuming since, like, this case, Bloodbath, is just this, like, this case file is just this one spot, I imagine it's going to be massive.
Yep.
Hey man, this hitch up. Get audio of admission, warrant if needed.
Okay.
Kid's name was Peter Jose. Okay, let me write that down.
My bet at the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rogue detective, somebody who got fired, who got wrongfully accused of something. It's a detective that got fired from the shop and went back and just fucked shit up.
Just went loose.
Yep.
Friend said Peter hid issues. Okay, I don't need to write that down. We can remember that. Pastor says kid has... Okay, wait. So I'll write... Now we can remember that. Friend said Peter had issues. Pastor said no issues. I think that's a likely... Only direct evidence sub for now. But no, before we... I'm getting sucked into this
It was
right now.
Father Matthew.
It was Father Matthew. He came back. No, I think that's rather likely. I think that's rather likely just in the sense of, like, it makes a lot of sense. But that makes me doubtful of it because I'm like, oh, that makes too much sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that too.
Because, like, I love games like this. I love murder mystery stuff, and it's like when something makes too much sense, it's like it doesn't seem right. But then again, the more games you used to play, like, it makes too much sense to me, so I don't think it's right. So then they could throw me off by having that be it, you know?
Yeah.
1998, August 12th. I've tried to send the package now from 3 different places, but they keep voiding the stuff. I even tried to just pay the guy to look the other way. Can't send it. August 13th. We rounded up a few of the downtown kids tonight. They were taking pot shots with their BB guns. Darren told me to cool down again. They shot out my rearview mirror. 14th. Still can't send the package out. At this point, Kyle will never get it. I hope he can understand. I tried real hard this time to get things in order. 15th. I had to shoot a guy tonight. I'm going to the bar, or maybe I'll just roll about downtown and stare at the lights. So 15th of August. Whoever this is shot someone.
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling like this might be our rogue detective.
Mm-hmm. This is our activating event.
Instigation. Yep. I'm sorry I had to shoot someone again. Twice this week now. I'm sorry it was a teen this time. Okay. Yeah, I think this is our boy. This is our rogue detective. 28th, SN. 29th. Chief woke me up at my desk this morning. He asked me a day or two ago if he should be worried. I told him I was running okay. I don't like office duty. There'll probably be another month of this. September 10th. I need help. I need to get out of here. All I do now is drink and write papers. There's nothing here. I still haven't talked to Kyle, and I'm stuck here doing these goddamn papers. And now I can only listen to Darren complain about things. So we know that whoever our rogue detective is not Kyle or Darren.
Nope.
14th. Chief told me I cannot drink anymore in the office. It's affecting me. Bullshit. It's the only thing that can help me right now. I'm going to go crazy. September 24th. I've been really testy again. I need to go to the bar, but I cannot do it right now. Need to be clean, if only for another few days. I don't want it to end like it did last time. The only good thing is I can now do what I want. My flight leaves tomorrow evening. I ain't staying around here. I need to meet with him face to face. Yo, Jackson, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, I think whoever this is the one that was the shooter.
Yeah, I think that's super likely. Mom's number. Oh, okay.
Jesus. That's not a correct number. That looks more like a code.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a... Yeah. Quote-unquote mom's number. Also, thank you again for your help earlier, Jackson. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. Mom's name is Jasmine. Okay. Jesus Christ, my notebook is getting super filled up already. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? Ask N if he can take call. Okay, so I'm just going to mark down N. Call her back next week.
Who?
School says call tomorrow. Maybe his mom? School says no records on history. Plane leaves tomorrow. Get plane ticket. Miss Jose still won't talk. Send flowers. See if Jim and Postal can get package slip in. Okay, so Jim is also not our rogue. Maybe buy bigger object and sneak in inside of that. Call the mother. Judge K is still sick. Hope your nibbling is doing well as well, Jackson. Gil was murdered here. But his body was found in Drint. K6 papers signed. Verify. Judge R has given clear. There are so many sticky notes here.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Get more floppies.
What if the postal guy went postal?
I like the sounds of that. That's a good one.
Right. Ooh, that's a Beretta.
Is that a standard issue?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they call it Toretta here, but it's a 9mm Beretta. The grip, the hand grip there isn't standard. The brown color. They're usually black, but you can have them in that color.
If you want.
Not really if you want, but if you're civilian, yeah.
500 WNS 50 AE revolver. Prize for winning the NV sharpshooting state competition in '94. Always keep it loaded and you'll go far.
And it's missing.
Yeah. Oh my.
A lot of these are missing.
Yeah, 3 of these are missing. Bartholomew Baker. Lieutenant United States Union Cavalry. Oh, wait. I got you with me, and you're super smart with guns. What is this?
Yeah.
This a revolver bullet or like a handgun?
Yeah, that's a that's gonna be like your normal round, not a frange, but your standard, like, I'm not gonna say hollow point. It's not a hollow point, but it's a standard round.
Okay. So we are looking.
And that would fit a 9mm.
Okay. So we're looking for a handgun. A handgun's realistically what killed this person.
Yes.
I don't know if it's. I don't think it would be this one though, because this is disassembled.
No.
Maybe.
Those bullets right there? Yeah, those are bullets right there.
Yeah, those are bullets right there.
What other guns are there? Oh, your 45, probably not so much.
So
What
we
was
got
the
a
other one down there?
50.
The revolver? That might be the weapon.
Okay.
If I were a betting man. And I'm always betting.
Put it all on black, baby.
Hopefully that helps. Hopefully I was actually really smart with this gun thing and, you know.
I
it
think
might be
you
right.
are, because this is something that they would put the thought into, I believe.
Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't have it be, like, pistol or handgun rounds, and then it's like, oh, it was actually this rifle that shot it.
It was a BB gun. What?
The murder weapon was a BB gun. National Veterans Long Gun Competition of 86. In appreciation of your many years of dedicated service to our country, and to your talent as a veteran sharpshooter, we salute you. February 15th, 1986. Oh, what? Okay, so we're in 98.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. I don't think the... Oh, wait. So I can't look at homicide and kidnapping. Keep your issued sidearm on you at all times. Please do not leave it behind for someone else to mess with. You will share the blame. Please keep other standard issue equipment in your locker or vehicle. We don't expect you to carry your rifle or shotgun on you 24/7. The fact that I have to say this is disheartening, but given that Jim had neither sidearm or primary arm at the time of the Main Street shootout 2 weeks ago, means that self-preservation must be recommended and enforced. Had Harry not been there, we would have lost a good man. Please supply yourself as the job requires. My current thought is that our rogue detective guy here is... Oh my god.
That guy.
I was just gonna say I think it's Harry. Okay, so we can...
Yep.
Was Harry Bacon a reason... Oh, nope. Oh, it's Dirty Cop. Okay. I don't know if he's necessarily the dirty cop, but he definitely wasn't in a reasonable state of mind.
I think he was the dirty cop.
You're thinking... We can mark him down for the dirty cop right now.
And here's why. In that diary that we just read, he shot a bunch of people, and it didn't really explain why he shot them.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't...
maybe he shot them for a reason, but also maybe not.
It doesn't seem like he was especially fazed by it either. He was more upset by, like, oh, I'm getting, like, put on desk duty than he was for, like, oh, I shot 2 people. Which, again, we don't know whether it's, like, justified self-defense, like, whatever it was. But it doesn't seem to have, like, had any impact on him that he shot these people. Today's morning and noon shift. 6:30. Nakamura to unlock our squad racks in equipment room and unlock doors. 7.
Okay, where you have N written down? Nakamura.
Oh, that would be Nakamura. Okay, so the entire reason I was writing down names was to try and figure out who our guy we were looking at is. But I feel very silly now that it just said a Harry Baker on the desk. Bolts to meet with department head. Baker to come in and finish report before additional meeting. Donuts coming in hot. Jimmy from 2 offices over is supplying today. Morning announcements on PA. Snyder and Bolts talk with department head. Expected call later today to Bolts from HR. Escort of prisoner 1 and 2 to respective interrogation cells. Transfer of keys to Snyder. So Snyder had the keys. Because one of our things is figuring out who was in cell 1.
Yeah.
And if there's... I mean, I'm fairly certain we got quite a few murders here.
Keys, he probably has a log.
Oh, that too. Questioning of prisoners switch at 12:45. Lunch break begins. Harry in charge of watching over prisoners. Lunch break is over. Baker meeting with department head. Reacquired equipment. Check over by Bolts. Bolts reconfirm with department head about reacquired equipment. Baker is officially on paid leave. Please refer to Snyder for respective cases. Refer to late noon and evening and night shift for other stuffs. Interesting. Town dinner celebration. Public library, September 29th. Kohler just hit 23,000. We're almost at 25K for our town's population. Sun County is now nearing 800,000. You're invited to a small dinner celebration at the library at 6:30 p.m. Invite your neighbors, coworkers, even the whole family. For a small dinner celebration, invite your whole family. Ooh, okay. We've had a number of recent complaints about drinking occurring throughout the offices. Due to the current influx of these complaints, we will address our stance here. Do not drink during work hours. Crazy. Drinking in an adequate manner to alleviate the stress. Drinking is an adequate manner to alleviate the stress felt doing this job. We understand this, and we will refuse any manner of taking that away from you. However, during work hours, we ask that you remain sober. Crazy. Drinking inside the office is perfectly okay during lunch hours or off time. I think it's really funny. You can drink during lunch. So as long as you're or as long as you're drunk after lunch from drinking during lunch, that's cool.
That's fine.
If anyone is
But
caught,
don't drink at your desk.
yeah, don't drink at your desk. If anyone's caught drinking during hours, they will have a strike on their record. If one's work is determined to have taken a dip in productivity, and we discover that the consumption of alcohol is the cause, a strike will be placed on the record. Do good out there. Oh, so this is the package.
Oh.
Void contraband. Due to current state and county policies, sorry to inform you that the package was not permitted to be sent out from any of our local offices until we gain clearance. To start the procedure and gain the right paperwork, make sure to call. So we want to know what's in there. I think it might be this. It's my current thought. Because I believe
Yeah.
it's a relatively similar... It's like the same type... Yeah. And I believe you would need like special permissions to ship out a gun.
You would.
Okay, so this is Darren. Hi. Hi, Darren.
Hi, Darren.
Morning stroll. Buy more drinks from Walmart's. New medication today. Not like the old stuff I was using. It's got a bit more of a kick to it. I know my doctor told me likely to avoid this if I'm on anything else. Bless you. But he said it was a great alternative if I start to notice a dip in the other medicine. Second, seems to be doing fine. I don't notice any difference yet, but it gets the job done. My headache is still there, though. Third, well, I don't feel so weird anymore. I think it's good. 4, so far so good. The headaches are just dull. 5th, I think it's another fine day. The whispering stopped.
What?
Okay, so Nakamura hears voices.
And he's hearing voices in his head. Yeah.
Nakamura hears voices. Thumbs up for the stuff on the 6th. 7th, it's only been a week, but I can say that this got the job done just fine. My headaches are still there, but they hardly compare with the normal ones. 8th, my trial amount ran out today. Bought some pain reliever to help the layover until I can get another bottle in 2 days. I don't know why they always have to drip feed the amount. 10th, I almost collapsed when I finally got the stuff yesterday.
I almost clapped.
I almost clapped. Yay! I'm so happy to get my medicine. It's a fast actor, however. Came in a little late, though, so I could get worse stuff to quiet down. 11th, and now it's completely normal again. 12th, I'm stretching a little to make sure I can pay for this next time, because it works 100%. It is hampering my other expenses, however. 14th, almost had an issue. Didn't take one as an experiment yesterday. I think even by the end of the day, Baker was a little concerned. 15th, feels good. No issues to report today. 16th, you know, I think that the prior medicine was just putting me off. You could tell me green men had taken over the government and I would have bought it. 17th, all good. 18th, had to buy another bottle in the morning. Completely out of money though. I'm gonna have to start a second job or something to help me pay for my issues. 19th, thumbs up again. 20th, I can't find the medicine. I left it in my car and now it's gone. 21st, I've been doing fine for the most part. I need to find it again, at least before my issues crop up again. My headaches have already returned. I just don't want to hear the voices. Interesting. Oh my god. Order new belt. Buy new VHS player. Doc says ZX. Okay. Fridge empty. Smith, get gift for wedding. An empty planner. They're watching.
It's getting crazier. It's fine.
I got some doubts about you, Nakamura. 3 hours, then remove.
Nakamura's garnered some doubt.
He has. You want to take this one, or you still eating?
I could take this one.
Alright, it's all you, boy.
I forgot my wallet today at home. I couldn't enter the office until Richard opened the door for me. I wish I had him as a partner. He never complains. He's just quiet. Gets things done. He next to never talks at all. At least I can't remember any time off the top of my head. Harry's quiet, but in a way that makes you worry from time to time, especially when he's really drunk. 13 September 1998. Cannot pay off my rent this month. Need money really soon. Like, hella soon. Mike doesn't have a kind tread in his heart. Was an ass about lunch the other day, too. I think Nakamura might be our guy. The dirty cop.
I'm thinking the same thing because of the money problems.
He's giving me all the indicators, yeah. Can't pay rent, doesn't have money, needs to pay for pills, things like that. He hears voices in his head. They come to him. They understand.
Right,
you know,
and like especially if like the like he's getting money offered to him from like the criminals to be able to pay for his stuff, like a man on the inside. I can very much see it so he can keep his medicine.
Facts, yeah. Okay, let's see. 18 September 1998. The fat tub of lard came in painting today during lunch. I told him to try using pig insulin instead. He spat at me. I don't really care. He tried to gite me again?
Jip.
What's gite? Jip?
Jip, like, scam.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm gonna jip you out of some money.
I thought him getting offended might make him think about my situation, how he might be able to relate, but it obviously didn't work. 21 September 1998. Richard walked in today. He just stared at my poster for a bit before leaving. Maybe I can talk to him and see if he'll back me up and get our entire office upgraded. I've been wanting the gun for a while now. I can just taste it. Ooh, we got a crossed out thing.
Scribbles.
22 September 1998. Sometimes broken gun like fancy features are what I want. Beanbag, where are you? Tired money speaks. Stiff and tired. Basketball refineries. Good night. What the fuck? All right. I'm
That's
really
wild.
sorry. I'm still unable to find the medication. I wrote word salad in the afternoon, it seems. I'm doing better after taking my cocktail of pills. Richard broke his gun. That's why he came in yesterday. I'll ask the chief again if we can get a special order in. I want something like my fancy baby to be standard issue. I wouldn't mind something even crazier like the revolvers that Harry has on his walls. But maybe that's going too far. I'm only worried that Harry would get one of these suckers. He's already a kill shot with one of the pea shooters. 23 September 1998. I got pulled in by the chief today. He asked me about Harry. Seems like they're just doing a general evaluation. I answered pretty casually. They asked if I knew about any evidence going missing recently. I'm able to say confidently that it wasn't Harry. I've only seen him party hard with booze anyway. I now think I'm seeing a unique pattern in the rug. It's helped me clear my head and think about certain people. Still, the medicine is gone, and I don't like thinking like this. My headaches are back in full swing.
So I have a thought here. I think the dirty cop, I'm still kind of leaning towards it being Nakamura, but
Yeah.
I think what the dirty cop is doing is stealing evidence and selling it. Which kind of reminds, like, I finished the last Ace Attorney game I hadn't played, like, very recently, and that was, like, one of the main points in one of the cases is that people were stealing, like, evidence and selling it on, like, a black market.
Okay.
And I don't think it's exactly the same thing, but I do think what our dirty cop is doing is, like, stealing evidence that would indict certain criminals and getting paid to do it.
So, your thought is there. My thought is Richard. Richard's quiet. He came in, he was just staring at the wall for a little bit. Like, he doesn't say a lot. Nobody knows a lot about him. How'd he break his gun?
True.
I think I'm
Lean
Team
to-
Richard here.
Okay, I imagine one of these deaths is going to belong to Richard because we still have 2 more to go through. Definitely learned some more there. Hey, Chris.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. They took Harry out of our case. They put in Michael Snyder. I hate that man. I cannot accept this. I refuse to ever work with him again. And I will force them to realize this. Somebody will understand. He's been cruel in some stuff recently too. keeps making jokes about issues that the others still haven't clued in on. If he makes another one of those jokes, I'm going to blow a gasket. I hate him so much, and the position I'm in makes me feel like shit.
The position you're in is stealing evidence?
Huh.
But yeah, no, Nakamura definitely has some schizophrenic tendencies. And I think currently that, what was it, he was just talking about Snyder? Snyder realizes it and the other people don't, and Snyder's mocking him for it.
Yep.
9 hours for photo lab, don't call. No record for issues with kids. More, so it's, whatever's going on is something to do, I think, what was it? Peter Jose. Whatever ends up happening, I think involves him, whether he's one of the inmates or what it is. But we've seen it notes at both desks now about issues with kids in regards to Peter Jose, I'm assuming. He keeps saying hello. Package should come soon. Call Jeannie about order. Yeah, and that's a normal phone number.
That is normal. No, it's not.
Well, it's closer to normal than the other one.
Yeah. Neither of these were normal, and even in the other case, they were normal phone numbers.
Oh my...
Wait, no, that's the order number.
Oh!
That's not Jeannie's number, that's just the order number.
I knew that. I was actually testing you. I wanted to see if you were going to notice.
You're a smart cookie there.
Alright, so this is Dorian High School's number.
Also a super fake number.
Yeah. I wonder if that's just a thing on this case.
Maybe.
Okay. See if Judge V can get back legal advice for Harry's inspection. Can't block him anymore. Call Robert to look at car. Ralph, wait till Thursday. Okay. So, help with money.
Yep.
1006 404 8906. Boop, boop. Alright. Jay claims was McMillan. Jim claims was McMillan?
Maybe.
We're just
So
getting
McMillan might
so
be
much
our guy.
information thrown at us.
Yeah.
More sticky notes. Call Valentine about Judge's health. See if Judge V can get back on warrant. Harry can be trusted. Don't answer calls today. Ask Harry about Jay's case. Smith says we need to call back. Harry wants answers yesterday. Right. Barbecue next week. Open today. Meet with Philip at 11ish with Piggy. Is Piggy... I think that's Richard. Or what? Because he referred to the one person using pig insulin.
Yeah.
Fat lard. Fat tub of lard. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think that's Richard, though. I thought Richard was quiet.
Yeah, it's not Richard.
I thought it was Mike. I thought that was Mike.
Mike.
Mike was the asshole.
Yeah, that's the one he's talking about. Yeah, okay. So we're certainly thinking Snyder is Piggy.
Yeah.
Meet with Philip at 11ish with Piggy. Smith says hello. Get warrant for Market on 4th Street. Trianol. Acetaminophen. Okay. 9 and 5 right now. Meet with Susan at 6ish. Rich will be there to intro proper. Call state to request files for case 11218. And that's the one that Richard is gonna be. Chicken place opened up, invite Rich. Ooh, okay, so this is his medicine that he's taking. That gets rid of the voices. Thipomidine. My notebook is an absolute mess of notes right now. There's so much. Okay. Average drought, excuse you? Bullet size too large for Jay's issue.
Okay.
Summons for next month. There's a new sheriff in town. Meet the Beacon Bell Toll .40 Super. When the bell tolls, it tolls for them. Power unbridled. The Bell Toll .40S is constructed to be the ultimate answer to the universe as a whole. It is the Beacon's personal magnum opus, and a call to arms for every man, woman, and even child. The Bell Toll .40S is ingeniously designed to hold 10 rounds of .40 super firepower, proven eternal. Like all Beacon pistols, the Bell Toll .40S has the reliable durability and toughness that is expected from the Beacon lineup, able to perform flawlessly in every environment you can be exposed to. It resists rust, corrosion, scratching, and abuse. The familiar natural grip material of the Bell Toll .40S maintains the utmost comfort for you, our loyal militia. Simply unstoppable, the Bell Toll .40S is easy to operate and installed the unique safe provision system for smooth, consistent trigger action. Easy to strip down and maintain, the Bell Toll .40S consists of only 25 parts, 3 pins, and not one single screw. So I'm assuming that this is the poster that Richard was looking at.
Probably, yeah.
So that's bolts. Snyder, okay. I just want to look back here real quick, and then we can go into...
Oh,
So someone's hiding drugs.
that's cool.
And to go on to your point, thinking it was Richard, that's the dirty cop. It is right next to his desk. I mean, on the other side of the wall, but... closest to him. Spicy juice.
I love that.
There's
I want some spicy juice.
some spicy juice, baby. Okay, so let's look at Schneider. Actually, I just want to get a lay of the land, see.
Oh my god.
All right, we'll look through this later. So,
1, 2, 3.
yeah, 1, 2. There's the one out there. 3, 4, 5. Jesus. Yeah, this is a bloodbath. Okay, so we have 5 altogether that are dead. Okay, so we just got this room then after we...
That answers that one question.
How many people were killed?
Yeah.
Alphanumeric. Will it accept... I'll just put 5. Okay. Let's look through some...
5 now, and if we determine that there was more that we might not have been tracking, like
Yeah.
ones that might have been, but it's a crime scene, so why would they be taken from the crime scene? It's kind of illegal to tamper with a crime scene.
It is kind of illegal. I think we learned from the missing case file that pretty much, unless there's like direct evidence to contradict it, it's pretty much like if someone was killed, there's an outline. Because we were really like stuck on the fact that whatever the like pimp was killed too, even though his thing was never there.
Yeah.
Send 300 to send to repair shop. Buy oval tree. Oh my god, the sticky notes. Use mixer, figure out pH level for evidence from county. Arm movement is impossible. Upper arm shouldn't move. Interesting. Look into Trent Brown. Cleaning a gun manual. Cleaning a gun, a manual. The magazine port or cylinder. Release the magazine. For each gun, it may differ in the release mechanism, but it always tends to be either a switch or a button. For a revolver, there is typically a cylinder release below the hammer. Hammer pivot. For those with a revolver, remember, your fired bullets leave their casing inside the revolver. The actual rotating chamber should be cleaned more often than other weapons because of this. Accumulation of powder and grime will cause issues further down the line. Casing should be disposed of appropriately. Ensure that. Make case to chief. What case?
It seems like everybody's trying to get new guns.
Yeah. Everyone's wanting them new guns. Want to take this one?
Yeah, hold on. Baker just broke his 2-month separation from booze. Drank through most of his fridge the other day. He gave me a bottle as long as I kept him company. I was glad enough to do so. I think Clara would like him, but he's too offensive to have around the kids. Hand that new folder to Dick tomorrow. He's authorizing something for case 2. Sounds like we have someone who's coming in to talk. Note, have enough money on the side now to buy Clara that nice dress. September 4th, 1998. Baker keeps laughing each time I ask the guys to grab donuts. I think his frustration is starting to bleed through. His last case hasn't had a break though, because Naka keeps dragging his feet, and since Baker himself is actually forced to stay in here. September 6, 1998. Grab Carl Tristan for questioning from NLSJ. We may have had a break. Bits of evidence that should have been brought forward a decade ago. Also, don't trust Nakamura until you know that he actually has his wallet on him. He keeps muttering how it's not his fault when he's asking for something that he cannot pay for. I'm not a charity. Oh god, okay. September 8, 1998. Sometimes we fail the right people. Looking at the stuff we have, Tristan should be a free man. He's been left behind and lost a decade and a half of his life. Just poof, gone. We're going to try and get somebody above to hear us out. It'll take time, but he can handle it. He's a tough soul. September 9th, 1998. It's now $50 for the entire package. And it's not like there's much in there in the first place. The thing is always light as a damn feather. Disgusting, shitty, slimy, shady. They know I need it, and they're gonna ride me for every penny. This isn't something recreational, for crying out loud. My life actually depends on this. September 12, 1998. I had a good laugh when I went with Baker and Nakamura for lunch. Baker barely smiled, but I think he liked being out of the office. Nakamura just nodded a lot. Acts like he can actually follow a discussion, stupid moron. Like a dog or something. I made him pay for the lunch. I ain't paying after he stiffed me last week. September 21st, 1998. I went shooting with Dick today. His standard carry broke. If only I could get the security video feed for that. I'd been pestering him about requesting a new one the other week. September 24th, 1998. I think I'll be able to have a good rapport with Phil. Seems like he's grown in the area. He was arrested with our team's hockey jersey on, but also like 30 pounds of marijuana. Seems to be a decent guy from his wife and brother's statements, just down on his luck. He's also using a little of what he was dealing. That's rule number 1. Just don't touch what you sell. It always makes things harder. But at least I have a few jokes that I think he'll be able to laugh at. I just have to make sure Nakamura doesn't screw with this. He needs to keep quiet, and when I'm trying to connect with Phil, we're not doing any sort of act. We're keeping everything straight.
So I think that this is our dirty cop.
Yeah. And this is...
Richard? No, Snyder.
Snyder.
Oh. Mike Schneider. So I think this is our dirty cop, and what he's doing is like getting weed, like buying weed for like recreational use,
Yeah.
and that's why he's wanting to get in close with Phil. Because I mean, unfortunately, it's the '90s and strictly illegal. Don't you touch that devil's lettuce. Another case. Oh wait, there's also, what was it, Carl Trent. I want to keep like a note on that name.
Yeah.
It seems like he was falsely imprisoned for something. My assumption.
Yeah.
Plates for A69F7. But no, I feel it with like reading it out. You're like, oh my god, there's just so much more. It keeps on going.
It does, yeah.
Call person of interest number 3, 9, and 2 for Frank's case. Judge K's new assistant Rachel, pudgy sounding. Summons ready to send. Another case from SCPD about 1991 murder. Another call from a lady in Glendale. She's masking her voice. She's changed her number 2 times now. Call Sergeant Grady about serving. Sergeant Grady is escorting Phil. Strict regulations on meeting between Jenny and Ben about Judy. She's...
Uh-huh.
She's asking for me to look into Payne's Creek. Love that. Clara needs bank to call. Bank teller Martin, rough voice. Fax for Roger. Money stolen from Roger, $9,000. Interesting. Maybe it was fratricide. Reassure Grady on processing. We'll be doing patrol next week. Get Dick to write up report. Harry's
Fratricide.
fratricide. I am not
Fratricide.
not 100% certain. I was hoping you knew. I'll look it up.
Fratricide. It's friendly fire.
Oh, okay, okay.
We got a little blue on blue.
Is Roger one of our people? No, he's not. Harry stuff and lockup tell Rich. Frank Wendell, shattered neck bones and 3 ribs, 1990, March 3rd. So that's not our 91 murder. This is something different. So we had another note over here with Frank. What does it say again? I know we saw something with Frank. Buy more red pens and markers. Clara's B-Day next month, do not forget. I could have swore we saw something else with Frank. Jonathan wants doctor's outfit for Halloween. Penny's wants chef outfit. Rose wants to be Chunky Rat. Statement from Hoodie Kid contradicts. What is Hoodie Kid Peter Jose? We'll have to see. Callback Marge. Therapist for Kevin cannot answer under oath. Get Dick to make coffee for guests from now on. Draw up sheets for ship layout. Ice skates. Can they feasibly pierce bone?
I don't think so.
I'd imagine so. Just because they have to be like super, super sharp. Like if they came out with enough force.
But its edges, it kind of depends on the ice skate itself.
Yeah.
Because it's more of a blade, like slashing versus.
Oh,
piercing.
yeah, yeah. Versus cutting through. Yeah.
Yeah.
To a point. I could have swore. I'm just gonna flip through this real quick. I thought we saw something else for Frank. Frank. Huh. Maybe I'm making it up. I didn't think I was. Unless it's oh.
We've also seen Frank's name a lot, so.
S is an F. Toothpaste for kids and salmon. Order another delivery by tomorrow. Supply already running low. Look for cheap stuff if push comes to shove. Yeah, maybe I saw Frank somewhere else. Jesus Christ, I'm getting like overwhelmed with information.
It's so much.
There is so much. Susan Bolts. So we're looking at Richard Bolts now, I'm assuming? Yeah, we're looking at Richard Bolts. Payday and loans. We can get a loan. Your loan as soon as now. See, that's a normal number.
Yeah. That's what makes me think the other ones aren't numbers.
They're codes.
Well, the one was a case, or...
Yeah, the case number.
Yeah.
But the Dorian High School and the mom's number for Harry are both really weird.
Yeah.
Nakamura bugged me today after lunch about if Susan could offer a smaller type deal, but I told him that she wouldn't. He wants petty change, enough to buy fountain drinks and ramen probably. Susan already expressed that she wasn't interested unless he had enough to pay off his already late rental charges and then some. I told him to just harass Mike for some change, if it's just for snacks and shit like that. I mean, he's always got cash slaying around. I know Mike might not help given his dislike for the guy, but it'd be worth a try. Nakamura just turned and left. Seems like that put him into one of his moods. It's been a long day. There's just been so much going on in our current case. Both Mike and I hit the mother lode. This is the holy witness we've been looking for. She's going to break the entire case against Carl Tristan. Okay. From her notes, we can read that the 11 kilograms of DDP-39 that the company was transporting was switched out at the last second for another trucker. Tristan didn't mishandle the insider stuff. He was either set up or a very unfortunate victim of pure coincidence. Whatever it is, this is enough evidence for us to pull this out of the fridge and grab any warrants that we need. Ooh. I just need Baker to not kneel over and die. I found him on the corner of Swiss and Western this morning. He was a complete wreck. Dragged him here in the car. He's a liability right now. The evidence for his case a few weeks back went missing. I'm 90% sure he just partied all night with the final portion of it. Okay. Nakamura may be the largest hiring blunder we've had in the last decade, but if Harry doesn't shape up and stop running afoul, then even Nakamura may seem like a decent partner. And if this goes on just a little more, we'll have to really confront him. Have the backseat washed. I think that the missing evidence is marijuana, and that, again, the one guy who we were just looking at
Mike.
is smoking it.
Mike sold it.
Yeah, either sold it or I think he's smoking it. Or he's selling it.
I think he's selling it.
Because again, it looks like the missing
He
evidence.
even said, don't get high on your own supply.
That's true. And that'd be why he always has cash sitting around. Because obviously you make deals like that with cash.
Mm-hmm. Under the table.
I mean, it's 98, so they would have to be cash. I'd rather that Nakamura and Mike not constantly try and get in each other's way. The bickering is constant on most normal days. They are often testy after their individual morning walks. I think that they likely run into each other and fight. Today is exactly one of those days. They come back in at the same time and were complaining about something I care too little to understand. I really did try and ease the tension, but Mike was playing hard-ass. Hell, it got to the point that Nakamura got quiet. It set Mike off and he understood to shut up. Baker just watched the entire show. He was waxing his swords. He gets some sort of sick pleasure watching all this. I can feel it. If Nakamura is the nutcase, then Baker is the lost cause. I got to meet him today. He seems healthy. Seems fine. He's unusually well for someone in his shoes. Rather kind for someone who's had all their stuff taken from him. The bank literally got rid of all his possessions. His health is good, and he's showing no signs of relapse from his prior issues. Baker was yanked from his case this morning. Mike is now charged with questioning of Philip Clements Tenaro, so he may join me a little later with Carl. From what I've heard, the man's just gonna get some potentially heavy charges, but they're also offering a massive deal if he happens to just babble long enough about his friends out on the streets. I don't think Mike is very excited. I think he respected Baker enough that he's peeved at all this. He never liked Darren since he fudged the big case last year. Those two together will be messy. Baker was passive. A little too passive. He immediately ordered a plane ticket over the phone. Lots of mumbling. He's been acting off since his last shootout.
Richard Bolts. Alright, Behind the Badge, Highway Patroller of the Year, Richard Nicholas Bolts, written by T.R. Gordon. Nevada State has selected our very own Richard Bolts as the Highway Patroller of the Year. We're overjoyed that the city of Brindler has been able to rise again and claim 2 of the 3 annual awards that our state hands out. Richard Bolts was hired as a cadet after graduating a rigorous civilian course back in the summer of 1973. He was noted as the quickest in his class and as the one with the most leadership potential by the instructor. During his 4.5 years of service, he has been noted to work as part of patrol and criminal investigation before just last year joining State's Highway Patrol. In a small interview with our paper, Officer Bolts has noted his delight in being given this prestigious award. I'd like to thank my wife, my chief, and the state for being able to give me the courage and fortitude to do my job. We hope Officer Bolt's the best, and we can rest assured that the roads around Brindler are safer with him protecting it. Next week we'll be covering Brindler's other Officer of the Year, Officer Catherine Payne.
So that was back in 78, so what, 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Alcoholism. Okay, we're not reading all this. Alright, so yeah, they're all worried about Baker's alcoholism. 9mm bullets, completely empty. Oh, there's a lot up here.
And that was our weapon of choice.
Oh, that's... I had guns on the brain, so I thought I heard like you crumpling up your stuff was like gun being loaded. I'm like, what the fuck?
We're not alone. I do want to point out that this office is quite dysfunctional.
None of them like each other.
No.
I mean, Richard and this guy seem to be getting along. Yeah, this is Richard. Richard and Mike seem to be getting along fine. And Richard seems the only one who gets along with everyone else.
Yeah.
Except for Harry.
Everybody else just hates each other.
Lunch. Okay. Open office in the morning with Mike. All equipment offices. Turn keys over to Nakamura. Nakamura today, not me. Given key already. Meet with Carl Tristan. Mike's gonna join a little late. Lunch. Meet with Chief to observe Harry relinquish equipment. Pour about meeting yesterday and meeting today. Recent issue of new employees. Some small dinner with Nakamura and Susan. She's asking if we can buy more potato salad. So I'm thinking the 26th is the day our stuff happened. Is that what this is?
That sounds right.
Because we have something. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go through my mind pals here. Oh, so it was... Okay, so it was Richard who was questioning if there's... Okay, so I think Richard was in here with Phil. Because he was meant to be questioning Phil that day. Is this interrogation room 2? And... Oh, or this one. This one has handcuffs in it.
Wait, is that another person that we weren't tracking?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we missed one.
Okay.
So we're looking for interrogation room 1. I think
I also want to point out that that one that you're standing on right now, there is no blood.
there is no blood here. It looks
And
like this
it
person.
came from this direction. Yep.
I think one of these is Carl Tristan, and the other one is Phil.
Yep.
It sucks that we can't look at these notes here. But it seems like this person was getting... Huh. Okay, we need to go back to Richards. I just got distracted. Yeah, I think one of these is Carl Tristan and the other one is Phil.
Yeah.
Which means that in one of these is Mike.
Yep.
And who was it? Was it Richard that was questioning Phil? Or not Phil, Carl Tristan. Or helping with Carl Tristan. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, we can look here, because it was 26th. Meet with Carl Tristan. Oh, wait. We got this too up here. Escort prisoner 1 and 2 respective interrogation cells. Transfer keys to Snyder. Questioning of prisoners. Switch at 12:45. This week begins. Harry in charge of watching over prisoners. Okay. Oh, also, Richard doesn't have fucking sticky notes everywhere. Love that.
There's not. Yeah.
Right recommendation for Mendoza. Fakener needs reports. Morning Road incident 1972 lookup. Mary from SCPD has to fax report. Fax chief weekly breakdown. Fax Judge K with paperwork. Judge V's sex still hasn't faxed. Mike wants Ovaltree. Average gunfight too short for Sun City running killer cases. Consider maybe 2 people this time? Wrong about the call. The bond amount was right. Kids shattered Harry's rear view. Get another replacement. We need to give school tour next week. Tell Mike and Nakamura to clean cubicles. 2 VHS found by Marty. Retrieve. Mike needs evidence right up soon. 1 hour 37-minute video. Recommend check over with SCLL. Mortimer hit last week could be related to teen biker gang. Ask Arthur. Todd's father was home during murder. Do background check on Harry. Susan needs more business calls. Don't wake Judge K. Chief wants Desert Motel write-up tomorrow. Gas station theft. Stephen Gold called. Stephen Gold needs $25K. Janitor said that one of the clocks is an hour behind. Make sure to buy a new one. Ask Harry if he needs more time to see if he can fix my gun. Huh, okay. Huh, okay. Oh god.
Oh man.
Alright.
Just read it. Not like read it out loud, but like
Yeah.
chat. Just read.
You got eyes.
If you want to read it, read it. Yeah. Hey, write down their badge numbers.
Hmm.
Because if we can find badges laying around, that'll tell us where people were.
True. 42. All right. So Snyder is 3846. So whatever, if there's another badge number, it would be Harry. Okay, so this reliability of witness number 2's testimony from 87 is in doubt. Invalid report.
Huh.
Oh. There's Baker's.
I like how sober's an option. Well, Harry's is 1401.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So much. Too much reading.
Yeah, this case is just fucking drowning in information, and I feel like most of it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is... Miss Trent is only being interviewed by this unit due to the recent pending charges against her. Case, she's the prime suspect. The bar incident. Oh, okay, so wait, we had a... What was it? Carl Trent before.
Yep. And now we have his wife.
Yeah. So his wife might have framed him.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Question comes in part due to Mr. Mason reaching out to us to his poor health. The last time there was any sort of interview for anyone related case was about a decade ago. Remain suspect. The full impact of this interview is going to be sealed. Supervising officer, which is... Bolts. Richard Bolts is the supervising officer on this.
Cool.
To have it sealed. It would be the only public outfacing record of anything related to the discussion had today. Oh my... Jesus Christ. Okay.
There is such a thing as too much reading.
He's going through my reports before turning his in. Why is he always doing this shit to me? This is Richard Bolts again. That's just having everything go to him.
Yep.
Snyder desired to re-examine his routine check. Okay, yeah, so it's something with Carl Tristan, which is causing all this. He's stealing the case for himself now. What the hell is this? Reports and all associated files transferred to supervising detective. Current detectives will be removed from case. Michael Snyder.
It's because it's his buddy.
Yeah. He's doing it again. He's taking over my shit report. Sidelined from central folder for this case. Various times Detective Nakamura failed to note certain bits. So this is Nakamura that's getting upset.
Yeah, but from what I understand, Nakamura's an idiot.
Yeah. Well, and he's the one who has the hallucinations, like the schizophrenia. I hate Michael Snyder. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him. Okay. Yes, this is Nakamura that's going through this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's too much.
Too much. So much reading.
Yeah.
The evidence is sufficient. He... Something. Out of order. Unlock office and open equipment lockers. Waterfront, take morning walk. Gun range, just meeting with Dick. Hack doors for office, unlock office. Lunch with Dick and Jimmy. It was...
That's also Nakamura.
Nakamura?
Yeah.
Okay. Coming at 204A, morning walk, Jimmy and Dick.
Because that was where Richard was saying,
Oh, he
Nakamura was just nodding his head.
Yeah. Philip Clemens, lunch with Dick, discuss the Carl Tristan situation, no Jimmy today, case sensitive. Lunch with Jimmy, he's paying. Lunch with Tavis, equipment lockers, call NLSJ. So we're not able to look at that. I think that might be all our information.
Yeah.
As we age, we change. Sometimes we may feel different. Sometimes we may even recognize ourselves. And we know it's not right. As part of last year's new regulations passed by the state, we'll be continuing the new annual officer screening process. We're aiming to have a bunch of balanced policy options to aim to be flexible in helping officers. You are the lifeblood of this county, and we aim to work with you. Just take everything in stride and be yourself. An issue, reach out and help. Everyone cares for you. Okay, so that's everything. What is in the package by the entrance or exit? Who died by the doorway? Which prisoner?
So I think that rifle is in
The rifle?
the package by the doorway.
That would be this rifle.
Yeah.
Was the gun yes?
Yeah.
So I think this would have been Phil,
Yeah.
because they're trying to cut him a deal. I wish we could look at these paperwork, because I feel like that would exactly tell us who this is. And it feels kind of like a bit immersion breaking.
Yeah, you would let us read everything else except for the thing that we need to be able to tell who this is.
And so it was Richard that was interviewing Phil. So this would be Carl Tristan. Or Tristan Carl?
I think it's Carl Tristan.
And who died by the office doorway? Fuck if I know.
Right here.
Would that be Harry Baker?
Yeah, it might just be Harry.
Alright, let's send it. 4 out of 7.
What for?
Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading bloodbath.
I have no idea.
Complete.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We could try switching, an easy one to check would be switching Carl Tristan for whatever Phil's name is.
Yeah.
Which is in, excuse me, here somewhere. Okay, so we just got Phil. So Harry's at the desk. So I'm assuming this happens around like right after lunch break. Baker meet. No, so this happens at 11:45, questioning of prisoners. So it happens between questioning of prisoners and lunch break. So Harry's in there. He's the one with the Hawaiian shirt. Oh yeah, because he's going on paid leave, so I mean it would make sense that he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt before he goes. So this would be Harry here,
Okay.
in my opinion. What the fuck is Phil's name? Do we have something in here? I think this is probably my least favorite one so far. Just dumping information on you. I think Nakamura is the one who ended up killing everyone, personally.
Probably.
Do we have anything here for a Phil? Where's your diary? There it is.
I can agree with that sentiment.
Fuck. Anything about Phil in here? New witness for case 2. So we're thinking this happened on the 26th. Carl Tristan. Hmm. Make case to chief. Good rapport with Phil. There was something. I don't remember where was it. It had to have been Richards, where they were talking about being able to cut Phil a deal if he talked on.
I thought it was in Michael's.
Oh, here it is. Was it Michael's?
Yeah, because I thought that's where we figured out that Mike was the dirty cop.
Well,
Phil
just
Clements.
Phil Clements. Okay. Yeah, because Mike was talking about meeting with Phil, but he just mentioned him by Phil. Philip Clements. Okay, no, so
Okay,
it was
so we
Carl
were right.
Tristan.
Yeah.
Which case file would you like to loading? Blood
So it's all the other questions that we got wrong.
loading.
Well, we only got
complete.
3 other ones. It's something in the other ones we got wrong, because we got 4 correct on the first time.
I think the guy in the doorway was wrong.
Yeah, I think so too, because we put down Harry for that.
Yeah. Maybe the package by the door was wrong.
Yeah, I don't think it's Harry's rifle. I think we got this, prisoner, Baker, and we got these 3 right. I know at the very least.
Yeah.
So I think this would be no then. I do think Snyder was the dirty cop.
I think Snyder was a dirty cop.
I have no idea what's in the package by the exit.
No.
Let's see if they should give us 5
Wow.
theoretically.
We got worse.
Wait, so the rifle and Harry were correct then?
Yeah.
Which case file would you like?
So
loading?
Snyder's not the
Blood
dirty cop.
Loading.
Is
complete.
it?
We got worse.
Yeah, what is going on with us? So we had changed this, so
Yes, so it was a standard duty issue. It was Harry's rifle.
let's try. I just want to know which ones we got right.
Yeah. Wait, so Harry was the one dead in the doorway?
I guess?
Which case file would you like? Loading. Bloodbath. Loading. Complete.
So it was his rifle and it was Harry Baker. I'm assuming the dirty cop then is the Richard. Because he's taking Nakamura off everything. And everyone else off everything. So this would be Harry Baker.
Yeah.
So this is, what, Richard Boltz?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which makes sense because the cocaine was in the vent next to his desk.
Thing, yeah. Dude, what the fuck is going on?
Because we had 4 right?
Yeah, we had 4 right originally. Okay, so we'll go back and just figure out everything we had
Complete.
originally. So is the dirty cop?
Mike Snyder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wish it did just tell us what we got right.
Right.
Okay, so Mike was the dirty cop.
Mike was the dirty cop.
Which case file would you like to loading bloodbath?
So did 6 people not die then?
Complete.
Because there's 6 outlines.
So, remember, well, I mean, yeah. But I think it's how many got shot. And remember I mentioned that the one
Oh, is it how many
didn't
got
have
shot?
any blood?
No, it's how many people were murdered.
Yeah, but maybe that one that there is no blood around. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it was a pills thing. No. Wrong again.
Which case file would you like loading
I'm
bloodbath?
so confused.
Loading
Yeah, I don't-
complete. Good luck.
Oh no.
So,
Was there one murdered not in the office?
maybe, so this person was definitely murdered.
Yeah.
This person was definitely
Murder.
murdered. So was
If
that
they have an
one.
outline, they died. Yeah, if they had an outline, they were found there
Dead.
dead. Yeah.
So there's 3 here. Five, 6.
6.
Six people were killed.
Ah. Six people are dead.
Oh,
That doesn't mean that they were murdered. This could be a murder-suicide.
side. But then that would put us at 5, which we already tried. We tried 5 as well, and it said no.
What if it's 4? Because remember the drug thing that I was talking about?
Okay. Okay.
Bingo. Because Phil was getting high on his own supply. Okay, so we're at 5 of 7. So things we need to figure out are something and something
Which
else.
case file would you loading
Exactly.
bloodbath? Loading complete. Good luck.
Okay, what are the questions?
So this is correct.
Yep. Harry Baker was correct.
Yeah, Harry. Was it?
Yep.
Should we try? Let's try putting this at no again.
Yep.
Because when we had changed that last time, there's a couple other things we changed. Never mind. So that's correct.
No, it is a standard issue. Okay. Mike is
Which
the dirty
case file
cop.
would you like loading bloodbath?
Was Harry in a good state of mind then? Because I can't imagine that he was. But like everything else that we're looking at, it said is already correct.
What time do we think that this happened?
I think it happened earlier today. It said it happened on the 25th at. right here.
Before lunch?
Yeah, I think it happened. I want to say that. Oh, so we need to change this back.
Yeah. You think before lunch? Because remember, they said you can't drink when you're at work, but you can drink at lunch.
So are they saying reasonable state of mind as in he wasn't drunk? Because if
Probably.
so, that's really fucking bad wording.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't necessarily mean, oh, he was in a reasonable state of mind because he wasn't drunk. That's
There you
stupid.
go.
That's stupid. Because it's so clear through his notes that he's not in a good state of mind.
Yeah.
Which case
Yeah, I
file
do
would
not
you
like this
loading
one.
bloodbath?
So the last thing we have to figure out,
Loading complete. Good luck.
I don't know what the last thing is we need to figure out.
Yeah. Well, theoretically, we could just be done with this case because we only need to have an A across all of them. And we have 100% on missing already.
Yeah. I think the only thing we might have gotten wrong is the package, but I also...
Yeah, it's the package.
Okay, so let's figure out what the package was.
Which case file would you like to
And we know that that was...
Loading complete. Good luck.
They were working something. I forget. Who was the officer in charge of... Was it Richard that was in charge of shipping? Of the case with the package?
To Kyle Cropper. Well, if it was Richard, Richard should have just been able to approve it through.
Right.
Pay the guy the other way. Need to meet with him face to face. So it's something for Kyle. And he's wanting to go meet Kyle. I'm just gonna skim through this real quick to see if any of the names are Kyle.
I don't think it's drugs.
No. Maybe a shotgun? Because it's definitely the length of something like that. And they're mentioning...
The BB gun. No. Damn it. I thought I was onto something.
I thought you were. I was hoping.
I thought I had a Luigi brain blast.
You had a moment of Luigi logic there.
Good luck.
Gonna try shotgun. Ah.
Which case file would you like to tackle?
I'm gonna try machete and then we'll go back to looking around. I'm getting so frustrated by this one. It's infuriating.
There was so much information.
And again, like we go back to like most of it just didn't matter.
Nope. Nope. Okay.
I'm kind of past the point of caring, honestly.
Which case file would you like loading? Bloodbath. Loading
I'm
complete.
just gonna
The
look it up.
answer is somewhere in that office. I just don't know where.
Investigators. Blood bath. Oh, Kyle's Harry's son?
Oh. I wouldn't have got that from... I thought Kyle was just a kid in a case.
So Mike and Nakamura are interrogating Philip in room 2. However, some kind of falling out happens between the two of them, and Naka shoots both Mike and Philip. Harry hears the shootings and stands up quickly from his desk in the office to grab a gun, then loads it. See the stool he's standing on fall into the ground. He doesn't have access to standard issue guns because his things have been taken away when he got removed from the case. He also then wouldn't be able to sit in the chairs outside because he can't take part in any of it. Harry then opens the door to the interrogation rooms and tries to shoot at Nakamura, who is outside the room at this point. However, he misses twice. One of the bullets gets into interrogation room 2, just file cabinet. Nakamura keeps running towards interrogation room 1 and gets shot once by Harry. He takes the bullet out and places it in the second set of desks and chairs. Harry keeps shooting at him and misses just one more time. He breaks the clock on the wall. When Nakamura is under the clock, he points to incident room 1 and kills Richard, who's about to interrogate Carl. There's no signs of self-defense because Richard didn't have his gun. It was broken. He was supposed to get a new one that day. Having room 1 was suicide, but I couldn't find any ammo casings, so you can find the last missing casing. Okay, so what's in...
Package.
Yeah.
Well, let me take a look. Swords.
Swords?
Sword.
When were swords mentioned at any point?
In a case, I think.
Whose death do you think was the most tragic? No one really. Oh wait, oh, Carl Trent.
Probably Carl.
Because he was in prison for all that time, and then he's finally gonna get out.
Yeah. Whew. Okay.
God.
Well, that was a whole thing.
Check out the birthday. What birthday card?
Which case file would you like to tackle?
There's a birthday card?
Apparently. Huh. Well, want to hit this one?
Let's start it up.
God, that was horrific.
Yeah. I do gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, you go to the bathroom. Oh, thank you for sticking through that with us. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, give us some emotional support for one. Dude, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And just a reminder, we do got a member-only stream coming tomorrow. Gonna be having a member game night as well. We did have a new video go live yesterday. It is the pinned comment. It's a video of me playing a Lego Super Smash Bros. Knockoff. Super cool. Well, the game's not super cool. There's a super cool guy in it. Super cool video. Really happy with how it ended up coming out. So I'd appreciate it quite a lot if you would check that out. And again, anytime anyone becomes a member during the stream, got the thing of Bean Boozled jelly beans over here that I will be eating anytime someone becomes a member, or we get a $1 donation. I'm eating one of these, or if you become a Gear 5th member or above, take 5 of them at once, as well as 5 gifted memberships, or in this case, 2. If we hit our member goal of 10 members, that is me eating 5 of those straight in my mouth all at the same time. If we could hit 10 members, that'd be super sick. It'd be really, really cool. But yeah, that's everything. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up on stream next week as well. Got 2 collaborative streams, as well as another TCG Pocket stream. I fucking love TCG Pocket. We had a lot of fun with it last week. Gonna have a lot of fun with it again this coming week. We are doing a shiny race with Neo. Sometime earlier in the week, I need to message them and see what day they're wanting to do. But I'm thinking sometime earlier in the week. Got a Dress to Impress collab stream with a lot of people. Christian, Sly, some other new people I'll be meeting as well. Really excited for that. And we got, I'm just going through a list in my brain, baby. We got a new member-only short going up tomorrow. A director's cut of the Pokemon Fusion ranking I did with Chew. I'm very excited for all that. We got a bunch going on right now, as we always do. You know, I keep it real busy around here. But if you're wanting some more action tonight, Chris's link is in the description. He is doing the next part of his Chug Lock Drink Link Soul Chug challenge tonight. And it's real fun. It's real fun. Unfortunately, I don't get to make them all that often because it's very late for me when they go on. But I know they are very, very fun. So make sure you go check out Chris's link in the description as well. That last case absolutely took a lot out of me. It took so much out of me. God, it was exhausting. And I feel just saying it was exhausting is an understatement. Because it was rough. It was very, very rough. Like, they just drowned us in so much information. I felt like I couldn't breathe no more. I felt like I couldn't breathe no more with how much information they're drowning us in. But we survived. I'm a survivor. I'm a surviving. Keep on surviving. Ooh. Well, I hope you all are having a good time. Student Investigators is really iffy to me. Like, there's parts, like, when me and Chris did Missing last week, definitely check out that stream. If you want us, like, really vibing and really enjoying this game, make sure you check out that stream last week of us playing through the Missing case file. It was super fun. It was really, really enjoyable. Definitely the best part of this game so far. As well, me and Chris had played through all of the previous game that they made called Paynes Creek, the Paynes Creek Killings, which was absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal game. The entire series of that is over on Chris's channel. I definitely recommend that as well. It's very, very fun. You know, gotta get a big yawn out. Gotta get that big yawn out from my heart out to y'all. And gotta get some more Lucozade in my system. Not that anyone knows what that is. My lid got kind of screwy. There it is. Got kind of screwy, but not in the good ways. Whew. Yeah, no, dog. I am super just tired and worn out from that last one. That last case was absolutely exhausting, honestly. Just so much information. Just so much drowning in information that absolutely did not matter. At all. At all. It was... And, like... Yeah, it just, I don't know. I'm really not a fan of that last case. And here's the thing too, like it's not even just like a reading thing to me, because I'm super into visual novels. I like Ace Attorney and Danganronpa are two of my favorite series of all time. And I just started a new new murder mystery, like visual novel kind of thing game the other night called Root Film. I'm kind of vibing with it so far. Not super far into it, but like, these are the type of games I really enjoy. I really enjoy visual novels, so it's not even like a reading thing with me, because I do enjoy reading in my video games when I'm in the mood, and I'm in the mood for something like this. But it was just fucking clogged. It was just like clogged of information, pointless information. And like all of it was just, I think the thing is all the sticky notes, so many of the sticky notes just felt absolutely pointless. I think they could have cut out most of the sticky notes and had it been fine. And it would have done a lot better too with like front loading the information as well. Like we were just talking, like all the information was present in like those front 4 offices. And then both like the actual like crime scene area, not the crime scene areas, but like the interrogation rooms had no information in them. You know, it could have, all the information in that case could have been so much better sorted out. And it just wasn't. It felt really weird when like there was parts that you just couldn't interact with. Like the case file in Interrogation Room 2. You know, we were able to piece it together from not even being able to read it that it was to match it with Philip, whatever his last name was. But, you know, they're trying to cut a deal. But it's like, this doesn't make sense, that why we can't read this. You know, they could have kept the same idea of like not exactly giving away who was in that room, while having it be like information on like other crimes, you know. And from that same thing, there wouldn't necessarily be any more information presenting who it was, without the idea of just like, oh, there's information here, so it seems like they're trying to cut him a deal. It could have just been other information that would lead you further to the idea of cutting him a deal. And that's just me. And like, it feels like there's just so many, like that one was just full of dead ends. And like, again, pointless information. Like, why do we need to know about like the 81 killings? Why do we need to know about whatever guy getting choked in his windpipe? Like, all this stuff that just didn't matter to the case. That seems like it's only like reason for being there was to lead us astray and give us more information to be confused with. Like, what was the point of those like really fucking weird phone numbers that were just completely wrong? Who's Peter Jose and why does he matter? Like, genie order number doesn't matter at all. Yeah, Frank Wendell, who cares? Just exhausting. Way too much information. Way too much. I think Chris probably having the McDonald poops. That McDonald's poops, getting it all out of himself. Oh. I think we're probably just going to do this last case here. And like, these apartment ones went super quickly when me and Chris played this for the first time like months ago. So, maybe like another half hour, 40 minutes left to stream. If Chris hasn't died on the toilet, I hope he hasn't. And getting some more Lucozade in my system. Yeah, not that anyone knows what that is. I'm so lonely, so very, very, very lonely. Where did my boy go? My boy toy Christopher go? I feel like I'm slowly losing my mind here. This is honestly just like giving me massive cravings to play through Payne's Creek again, because like my favorite thing to do with Payne's Creek is I end up watching the video series by Vote for Holt, going through all of Payne's Creek, which I thought was absolutely phenomenal. And I'm so glad I've watched it. I've watched it a couple of times now because I really like that video series, and I think the way that he like structures it, and like presents the mystery and solving and everything between everyone was super, super cool. Got me like absolutely obsessed with Payne's Creek. Payne's Creek is like my favorite game I've never personally played. And since like obviously now I can't have the blind experience of playing it, I'm like going around like bullying people to play it for the first time, and I'm like, I'll sit in while you're playing it. I'll sit in while you're playing it. I ain't gonna tell you what the solution is on anything, you know, but I want to sit in while you're playing it. And I did that with Chris, and me and Chris played through all of it. He was blind on it. I gave very, very small hints at places. One of my favorite ones was there's like a secret entrance in a basement. And I kept on being like, Chris, I think there's something. I don't think you checked everything in the basement. He's like, no, I think I did. I'm like, no, I feel like you missed something down here. And eventually he's like, no, I didn't. And he left. And we came back like 2 hours later. He finally realized there was something else he needed to check down there, and realized where it was that he needed to check. And I'm so excited to do that with like other people. You know, I plan on playing through it with Ellie, my fiance, and I'm so excited to play through it with her and just have her do it blind and go through it. I'm super, super excited about that. And I have a couple other streamer friends. When I have like the extra time, I might be like, hey, yo,
Okay.
you need to play Payne's.
Sorry. Ooh.
I was getting worried about you.
Yeah, that was my bad. All right, I'm here. I'm good.
Were you having the
Let's get
McDonald's
started.
poops?
I was. That's exactly what happened.
I predicted it.
Loading complete. Good luck.
Yeah, no, and I was talking about while you were gone, I think that last case, all of the information, like there's so much information that wasn't needed that just felt like it was clogging it all up. Like most of those sticky notes didn't matter. Like 99% of those sticky notes didn't matter. As well, like it was all the information was clogged between those 4 desks. It very much could have been like better spread out.
Yep.
And
because you had a bunch of useless stuff in the other rooms, and you had all the information we needed all together.
well, there was nothing in the interrogation rooms at all.
No.
And like the case files in the interrogation like lobby just didn't matter at all, except for like proving more that Nakamura felt like he was being slighted, which we know from, you know, everyone's desk except for Harry was like, we knew that Nakamura was kind of being like slighted by everyone else.
Yeah.
A group of teenagers were brought in for questioning regarding a murder that took place at a party held at apartment 403. Some of their stories did not match up, and no one has admitted to anything. By carefully examining the details of the scene and reading their statements, can you piece together what happened at this party?
So this is the one where the wife killed the one guy.
Well, these ones aren't connected, it seems. But yeah, this is the same, like, collection as the one where the wife... Whoa!
Yeah.
How did I get turned around?
Oh, it's next door. And a lot of murder happened in this floor on this building.
Yeah. So who died? Who was the second to last to arrive? Who's the owner of this blue sports bag? And who's the killer?
Me.
I love how we're investigating like a crime scene and they don't even know who it was that died.
Yep. Yeah, who died? I don't know.
What are these? Chippers!
It just took like a bite of pizza. Like,
A piece, yeah.
do you see that? 2 pieces just have a bite taken out of them. And put back? What are we doing?
So we got a Jack, a Brian, a Grace. Got Jack, Brian, and Grace here. Do we have...
Back belongs to Grace. Okay.
Interview with suspect number 1, Christy. Well, Miss Carter, can you please answer my question? I'm sorry, what was the question? Yeah, so did you go see Brian on the 31st of May? No. Did you have any physical contact with him this week? No. When was the last time you spoke with Brian? Maybe about a week and a half ago? Are you aware that Brian Olsen... So Brian's dead?
Brian's dead. Brian died.
Brian Olsen is dead. What? Are you sure?
What?
He was killed last night in his apartment. Where were you on the night of the 31st of May? I was at home. Jack, so you're also in the band. Yes, I play the bass. I also play guitar, but I usually end up playing the bass. So how would you describe your relationship with Brian? Brian, honestly, he's more of Eric's friend than mine. Eric and I have known each other since elementary. They've been tight since. Eric introduced me to Brian in high school when we started playing together. Can you go over your accounts of the incidents? I was working for most of the day. I eventually left and I headed to Brian's place. I bumped into Grace and we both went up together. What time did you arrive? 6:45. Okay, so Jack is 6:45.
And Grace.
Yeah, Jack and Grace. Do you recall seeing anyone right before entering the apartment? No, besides the guy at the front desk. All of us had something to drink, so some things might be unclear. I do remember Grace was being pretty obnoxious the whole night. After I finished my drink, I left the apartment. Why'd you leave? As I mentioned to the other officer, Brian was smoking heavily and I can't stand the smell of it. I went back home. One who corroborates your story. No, not even the man at the front desk. It's getting annoying. I didn't do anything wrong. You've got nothing on me. Just let me go. Lisa. I'm on the 10th to the apartment. How close are you with your brother? Close enough, I mean. We don't talk about deep things or anything. He mostly keeps to himself. Are you aware of the allegations towards him? What allegations? Let's change the topic. Out of all the attendees, has any of them shown any violent behaviors or tendencies? Not really. Actually, Andrew has been suspended a few times for getting into fights. Can you recall the last time he got into a fight? Last week. He and this other guy were fighting over a girl. Wait, you don't think he did it, right? Do you usually lock the door to your room? Yes, I like to keep my room private. Brian sometimes has friends over, so I lock it anytime I have to head out. But you said you lost your key. I was coming back from a friend's house and I must have left it there. What time did you leave your friend's house? 6:30. How'd you get into the apartment? It was already open. Most of them were already inside. Brian must have let them in. What time did you arrive? 7.
Okay.
Did you keep a spare key? Yes, we keep a spare on the kitchen wall, but it was missing. Someone must have taken it. Can you recall exactly when you noticed the spare was missing? I checked as soon as I came back, but it was already gone. So how'd you get into your room? Brian used his to let me in. Do you often have parties at your apartment? Yes, mostly for special occasions, but sometimes just to hang out on the weekend. Is there often alcohol involved? Yes, Andrew usually buys the drinks for us. Could you repeat what you said? I was asleep, I woke up, it was dark. I went to the restroom and that's when I saw him lying there in his room. I didn't know what to do. And then what happened? I panicked and screamed. Moments later, Andrew came running by, gave me a panic attack. Do you have any suspicion as to who his murderer might be? I don't know. I don't understand how this has happened. We're all really good friends.
Does Andrew live in the house?
I'm not sure.
I mean, maybe he was crashed out on the couch, you know, they were drinking and whatnot.
Yeah, just staying over. I guess we'll see when we see how many rooms are in this apartment. So if it's only 2, then I imagine it's just Brian and his sister.
Yeah.
But if it's 3, it's likely.
Or, I mean, like the couch thing would, I guess, be likely, but...
Oh, yeah. You and the others arrived at the apartment. Well, I arrived at the apartment around the same time as Lisa and everyone was up. I arrived at the apartment around the same time as Lisa, and everyone was already there. So Andrew also got in around 7 is what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a question mark by him, though, because she didn't mention that Andrew came in at the same time as her.
No.
What happened after? I don't know, man. I thought you have all the answers. It's after midnight. I'm tired as hell. I gotta go soon. What happened after? I was in the toilet puking for quite a bit. And then I woke up Eric. And where was Jack during this time? I don't know. None of us saw him for the rest of the night. You were the one who brought the drinks to the party, correct? You're not old enough to drink. How did you purchase them? Did you contaminate the drinks in any capacity? So I imagine they're under 21, but over 18.
Probably, yeah.
Well, of course I didn't contaminate the drinks. You do know that underage drinking or purchase of alcohol is a misdemeanor. Really, that's all you got? I thought you guys were trying to solve a murder. Get serious. This is a complete waste of my time. None of my friends did what you're suggesting. Grace, can you elaborate more on your relationship with Brian? I already told you, he and I have been dating for about a year and things were going well. Can you please tell me your accounts of the evening? Look, Christy is 100% guilty here. That lying bitch has been trying to get in between me and Brian ever since we got together. She can't stomach that he chose me and not her. I'm telling you, that girl is batshit psycho. Please calm down, Miss Burns. So Grace's last name is Burns.
Yep. And Christy didn't go.
Okay. We got one more after this.
Yeah.
Fine, I arrived at the apartment at the same time as Jack. We got out of the elevator just in time to see Christy leave the apartment and run off. Why the hell was she even there? Does she not even... Miss Burns, please focus. Are you sure you saw Miss Carter leave the apartment? So Christy Carter left right after 6:45. Or no, she left as they were getting there at 6:45.
Okay.
She's the only girl in this world that has dyed green hair and braids like that. After Andrew came with the drinks, we all started to play a drinking game. This went on for most of the night, and I eventually knocked out. Can you recall if anyone passed out before you did? I'm sorry, I can't. I completely blacked out. I guess I must have drank a bit too much because the cops already arrived by the time I woke up. Eric, can you please count when you and the others arrived at the apartment? I know I was the fourth to arrive. Brian, Grace, and Jack were already there. Okay. So... Eric... After...
Wait. Lisa was the second to last to show up.
Yeah. If
Andrew
Andrew...
was the last. Lisa arrived. So, yeah.
Missing Grace's attitude was off the entire time. And Grace's attitude would be off because Christy was here and left.
Yeah.
My current thought, and this is unsubstantiated completely, is Christy was cheating on Grace with Brian. Or, you know what I meant. Brian was cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she got mad.
Other way around.
Yeah. Or at least she thinks she was, and that's why she got thrown off and she killed him. That's just my working theory. I have no idea. I was super glad when Lisa arrived. She always livens the mood. I think Andrew was the last to come. He's always late for everything. Okay, so Lisa would have been the last one then, like you said.
No, the second to last.
Well, yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
Were you drinking that night?
But that was one of the questions. So.
Yep. Grace doesn't normally drink that much, but she was chugging as if there was no tomorrow because she was thrown off that Christy was there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Anything to note of that night? I'm not sure how drunk I was, but I do remember Jack and Brian were arguing for a bit. Things got pretty heated, but Brian eventually got up and locked himself in his room. You're the one who called 911. Yes. It says here on the report that you discovered the body and called law enforcement after 2 hours. Why did it take you so long for you to call law enforcement? Because Andrew was against it. And why was he against calling the authorities? Something about underage drinking and him getting in more trouble than the rest of us. I see. Look, I know he's a little dumb at times, but trust me, he didn't do this. So, what was it? Lisa.
Is Jack the bass player?
Yes.
Because that could also, my suspicion might be Jack, because it's like I play guitar, but I end up playing bass.
Mm-hmm.
In bands, you usually want to be the guitarist, like
to be
unless bass is your only thing, but it could be a jealousy thing there too.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like Andrew and Eric knew about the dead body and called it in later, and that's when Grace came across it. Or, yeah, Grace.
Yeah,
No, Lisa.
Lisa, his sister.
Yeah. So Lisa was the second to last to arrive. Brian died.
Yeah. Blue sports bag. I don't.
Okay, so it's just Lisa and Brian that live here.
Check Brian's room. I think there's gonna be a blue sports bag in there, and I think it's gonna belong to Christy.
Eric is on the ground. Andrew's right there. Okay. I just wanted to check around out here first.
No, blue sports bag.
Tennis racket.
Tennis.
Oh, drumsticks. This is all you.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Carter, welcome to Nobles 2003 Summer School. Your student schedule for the Nobles, I think it's Nobles, Public
so
High
too.
School 2003 Summer Academic Program found in your MPS portal account. The schedule includes the course number, name, and teacher assignment. Once students have picked up their summer school package and submitted their summer pass form, with school security, they will be ready to start. This program offers students the option of earning credits and beginning the school year in line to graduate with their class. Enclosed are a summer school course list and a registration form, student contract that should be read and signed by the student and parent or guardian. Summer school starts on Tuesday, June 3rd, and ends after class on Friday, August 1st. Any student who plans to attend must be present from the first day. The registration student contract form and a check for the full tuition of $225 per course are due on or before the first class. These courses will be offered only in enrollment if enrollment is sufficient. Please note that your student's summer school grade does not replace the failing grade earned during the regular school year. The summer school course allows your student to earn credit and to meet specific graduation requirements. Please review the general information enclosed in this letter. We look forward to a successful summer experience.
So I think it is... Huh. I think the blue sports bag is Christie's.
Yep. So I was right.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put this in here for right now. We can obviously change it later.
Yeah.
Imagine if that's it, just already solved though.
We've already solved this one.
Notice of suspension.
I don't think we should read this.
On May 26, 2003, a student reported that Brian Olson had sexually assaulted her. These are serious allegations. Oh, so they're in high school.
Yeah.
So the school contacted law enforcement and an investigation will be conducted. We ask that all parties involved keep this to themselves until the investigation has concluded. The parents of both parties have been notified. Interesting.
Yeah. And then my question is, why are they living in an apartment by themselves?
Same. So let's just do...
Souls.
Front door. Okay, so those are his keys.
Those keys, yeah.
He was shot.
Okay. So then, wait, why did the one officer ask if he had tampered with the drinks?
Yeah, wait, yeah. Why is he asking if he tampered with... Oh, to knock everyone out.
Oh.
Because everyone blacked out, they said rather quickly.
Yeah.
Night of Rock. Brian. So Brian, Eric, Andrew, and Jack are in the band.
Yep. Wait,
Well-
drumsticks.
So, okay, maybe the bag isn't Christie's then.
Maybe it's Eric?
It would be whoever the drummer is. Yeah, it would either be Eric or Andrew. Because we know
Eric
that
or
Jack
Andrew.
plays... Well, unless Brian plays the
Bass or
drums.
guitar.
Yeah. Dude, you can't just bail. I'm sorry something came up. We can't practice without a drummer, and you're the only one that knows how to play the drums. Do you know how important this gig is? Maybe it is Christy. And that's why she was there, so that she could play drums for him. I faxed something. Did you get it? Hey babe, what am I looking at? This just came in today. Keep this between us, please. I don't want anyone else to know about this. Is this true? Of course not. You'd think I'd be sharing this if it was true. I bet you $1,000,000 it was Christy. I was thinking the same. Can you talk to her? I swear I'm going to kill her next time I see her. Calm down. Don't make this worse than it is. Just talk to her. Only she can make this go away. Can you come over to the place this Saturday? I want to go over bass arrangements for the new song. So this would be Jack. Yeah. Come over at 5 if that's cool. I'll be at my dad's store till then.
No, I think Vader is Brian.
No, yeah, Vader's Brian. I mean that this person.
Yeah.
This G
That's
for...
Jack,
yeah.
Yeah, that's Gamer Boy, yeah.
Oh my god. Gamer Boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So they think that Christy is accusing Brian of sexually assaulting her. As you all know, a few of us are going to be graduating, so we're having a grad party at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Let's go. I'm bringing drinks. Why can't we all
Jester's Andrew.
Okay. Okay, so Andrew would be the drummer then.
Andrew would be the drummer. Because remember Andrew brought the drinks?
Yep. Cade, really? I don't understand how you enjoy that boring place. And what, chugging a whole bottle of Cordial Light is fun for you? I think the arcade's fine. Chill, guys. I already made the preparations. I just want us to run our last night as high schoolers together. Someone needs to watch over Eric. Make sure he doesn't drink so much. Party pooper. So Strikers is Eric. You barfed over the couch, you boozer. Took me a week to get rid of the smell. Kitty is Gracie. Or Grace. Yeah. Okay, geez, I'll be more careful. Great, we'll see each other this coming Saturday then. If you have questions or concerns, message this group chat. Hey, what time are we gathering again? Scroll up, you idiot. He already mentioned the time. We need to practice this week. Can we meet up this Tuesday? So this is Andrew. I have a race coming up real soon. I can't do Tuesday either. I agreed to help my dad at his store. Seems that most of us can't make it. Let's reschedule. How about Thursday? Thursday is fine with me. I'm good for Thursday. Same here. Cool. So... 25th. I'm assuming that this is him canceling on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, now I think the blue bag belongs to Andrew.
I agree that I think the blue bag belongs to Andrew.
Which would also make sense because he stayed there.
Yep. Because he was still here.
Yep. There's, yeah.
Okay, nothing in the bathroom.
We don't even have a reflection. We're not even there.
We're a ghost.
We're a
We're a
ghost.
vampire. Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
Is the bag Grace's then?
That'd be Lisa.
Lisa. God damn it. Is the bag Lisa's then?
Does Lisa play drums?
Have you heard... So this is Andrew. School in a few days and she's not picking up. Haven't you heard Casey told me that she was sexually assaulted by someone? Please tell me they caught this person. Easy there, cowboy. It's just a rumor and the school hasn't said anything yet.
Huh.
Since Christy is graduating this year, we'll need a new captain. I think you'd be a good fit. Is the bag Christy?
Is the bag Christie's?
I was hoping you'd be up for the task. Let's talk about this tomorrow at school. I gotta go. Talk to you later.
KK.
I don't know if you heard, but word's going around that Christy was sexually assaulted by someone at school. She hasn't been to school in a few days. What? You better not be joking. What's the school doing about it? They haven't issued any statement yet. Hopefully it's nothing. You know how she is. She's such a drama queen. You're lucky you have your brother. What's that supposed to mean? He's a big guy. Even guys are intimidated by him. The perfect creep deterrent.
Yeah, but they think Brian was the offender.
Yeah, they think that he was the offender. That's why I saw trying to walk home with Christy today. You're definitely overreacting. Girl, I'm telling you, he's 100% into Christy. I bet you that's the only reason he joined the tennis club. What the? Is it Andrews?
Is
If it is, thank God he did. He's one of our best players. Gonna have a tough time getting through her brothers. I know all of them. They're pretty nice guys. Is Andrew the killer?
Is Andrew the killer?
Because if he's into Christy and he found out that... Because wait, look, yeah. If he's into Christy and he found out that they think Brian assaulted her, like the one who sexually assaulted her, especially since that note's just sitting in his fax machine.
Yeah.
And like the cops said, he would have had the opportunity to drug everyone's drinks.
Yep.
Okay, so this is their group chat. No, school is over. You guys don't want to meet up and practice during the summer. I'm fine with meeting up. My family are going to be out of town until the end of July. Anyone else? So I think the bag is Andrew's.
Yeah.
And my current thought is that he's the one who killed Brian.
I'm also maybe on your side with the Grace killer.
Grace, yeah.
Mostly because this is Lisa's room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that message was talking about Brian being 100% into Christy because that was his ex, right? Maybe he was trying to walk home with her, and that's how Grace finds out is through Lisa that Bro's a idiot.
Yeah. Regional match, club photo, practice the same Grandpa's birthday.
Thank you, dramatic piano.
It came in at the right
decided to
time
play
for you.
Right when I stopped talking.
I think to me, Andrew is my number one suspect, but I do still got like a bit of suspicion for Grace in my mind.
Not a Flinty's bar. It must be Lisa. Lisa's the killer.
Lisa did it.
Who
Oh,
just has Flinty's bars.
That's it.
That's all. Okay.
I currently think it's Andrew. Do we have anything with Andrew's last name? Oh, so Christy was the first one.
Yeah.
And she lied about being here.
That's what I was saying. Is she lied about not being at the...
Yeah. Obviously her bag is here.
And now I'm on the fence on whether this bag is Christy's, but Christy didn't stay.
No.
They said Christy left.
She ran off.
I'm on the fence on if it's like Lisa's or... And when did Brian lock himself in the room? Because him and Jack had an argument. And they went to his room.
Okay, yeah, so this is Andrew's bag.
Okay. Good double check of the bag.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. I do... So, here's what I think. I think that Andrew's the killer. Jack found out that he was the one... Or not Andrew. Or yeah, I think Andrew's the killer. I think Jack found out that Brian was accused of sexually assaulting Christy.
Yeah.
And through that argument, Andrew found out. Andrew came in, killed him.
Okay. After drugging everybody so that they'd be asleep whenever he did.
Maybe?
Because he did try to delay calling the cops. But she did have a reasonable reason to delay calling the cops.
Besides not wanting them to find that he had supplied him with alcohol.
And the other thing is, they said that Andrew found the body first.
And
But Lisa said she woke up to go to the bathroom and saw the body and screamed, and then Andrew
came running out of there.
Yeah. Or running up to her, I think.
I can't find anything with Andrew's last name on it.
No.
Let's just skim through these again. Miss Carter, Brian Olson, Eric. Brian was smoking heavily. Andrew. I woke up Eric. I think it's Andrew.
Yeah.
Grace Burns. Jack and Brian.
Did you guys win? No. Nobody's winning today.
Oh my, we missed this part.
What part?
This part down here. Because I stopped at Arrow mic stopped working. Hi, Loana.
Oh.
What part of I don't remember do you not understand? We just want to clarify details. Tell us again. Like I said, I was drinking pretty heavily that night. I must have passed out because the next moment I remember was Andrew waking me up by pouring water on my face. Lisa tells me that you had a pretty big argument with Brian last week. Want to tell me about that? Seriously, you guys are reaching. He was on my case about interrupting rehearsals and my mistakes. I've been busy recently, so I haven't had much time to practice. But come on, there's no way I'd kill him over something like that. I have my prized musician. I was going to show him up with my performance. I want to try this.
Yeah.
3 or 4. Was Andrew not the killer then? Because that bag's definitely Andrew's.
I stand by your original one.
That was Grace.
It was Grace, yeah.
Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading scenario. Loading complete.
I'm at Grace or Jack.
Why are you thinking Jack?
The bass guitar thing.
Oh, fair.
They argued before he died. And it sounds like tensions were high about the band anyway.
Loading scenario. Loading complete. Good luck.
We're about to win this case, Loana. Just run through all the... Or was it his sister?
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was his sister either.
His sister doesn't have much motive.
Jack, you're right.
I was right?
Yeah, it was Jack.
Bingo! I called it from the beginning.
Which case file would you like to
I was right all along.
Grade A is needed to
I'm the
pass
greatest of all
exams,
time.
so you have to get everything right in all of them in order to pass.
Fuck.
Loading
I'm just gonna look up this
So
one.
I was like, we're gonna have to go revisit a
Well, because we were just missing 1 point on this one.
yeah. Actually, I think I've already got it.
Loading complete. Good luck.
Which one is it?
The 4th floor.
Yeah, which, the dinner party, the break-in, or the celebration?
The break-in.
Okay, which one do we need to know?
The game just like froze.
Oh no.
Yeah, the game just complete. No?
Oh.
Oh. What the fuck? Okay. Well, give me a second. Let me go ahead and close down the game. And then we'll have the last case that we could probably wrap up next week.
Yep. I remember this one, and I think we had all the right people, but we were thinking real hard.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading scenario.
Yeah, because this was besides like the trial case, this was the very first one we did.
Yeah, well, this was the Petersons. And this is where the ex-husband broke in.
Hmm.
I do remember that. Can you go to the questions? Okay. So, who broke in? Yeah, Clyde Kent Peterson. Who was present during the break-in? Greta wasn't there.
Greta wasn't there.
Greta was at camp. And it was, add one more. It was Clyde Kent Peterson. 'Cause
Oh.
he broke in.
That would make sense.
And then who was killed? It was Clyde. And who was the killer? It was Brenda.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. We were pretty much on.
Yeah.
We just didn't account for the person who broke in being present for the break-in.
Right, yeah. We're silly.
Okay, I am writing to provide a medical update on Brenda Pearson, a patient who presented herself at our clinic earlier today. Mrs. Pearson's face exhibited severe bruising and significant damage, indicating a traumatic incident. Notably, this marks the second time she has sought medical attention for similar injuries within the past month. During a previous visit, it was reported that Miss Peterson had fallen down the stairs. But the nature and extent of her injuries on both occasions raised concerns about the consistency of these explanations. Upon examination, it became evident that Miss Peterson required immediate attention to manage the pain and discomfort resulting from her injuries. Consequently, we have prescribed a stronger dose of painkillers to provide more effective relief. Given the pattern observed in her medical history, it is imperative to consider alternative explanations for her injuries and to ensure the appropriate measures are taken to address any potential risk to her well-being. In light of these concerns, we strongly recommend a comprehensive assessment of Ms. Peterson's situation, involving collaboration with relevant agencies such as social services and law enforcement. This approach aims to ensure her safety, address any potential underlying issues contributing to her injuries, and prevent further harm. Please feel free to contact our office if you have any additional questions or further discussion on Mrs. Peterson's case is necessary. Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Diary entry.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Today was an unexpected turn of events. I met Ronnie for the first time at the coffee shop where I work. His warm smile and the way his eyes lit up when he ordered his usual black coffee caught me off guard. We chatted briefly, and I couldn't help but feel a spark. Ronnie took me out for the first time tonight. We went to this crazy little bistro downtown. The conversation flowed effortlessly, and I found myself getting lost in his stories. He has this magnetic charm that's hard to resist. It felt like the world disappeared and it was just the two of us. But it's not just the two of you.
No!
Veronica was there. Actually, I don't know what her name was.
Oh yeah, he was
Ronnie and I
cheating.
went on another date, and I was pleasantly surprised by how well it went. We went to this cute little Italian restaurant that he had discovered, and the food was amazing. As we talked, I found myself more and more drawn to him. His personality and humor made me feel at ease, and we were able to have genuine conversations about our interests and life experiences. It's been a long time since I felt such a strong connection with somebody. I'm excited to see where this could lead, but I also know that it's important to take things slow and enjoy the moments we share. For now, I'm just looking forward to getting to know Ronnie even more. Carol was the person he was cheating with. Ronnie is married. I stumbled upon his wedding ring accidentally and my heart sank. How did I not see this coming? The guilt is eating at me, but at the same time, I can't ignore the feelings that have developed. What have I gotten myself into? Ronnie confided in me about the problems in his marriage. He shared the struggles and the growing distance between him and his spouse. I find myself torn between sympathy and guilt. I never intended to become entangled in someone else's marital issues. I'm left questioning the path I've chosen.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Hey. Ronnie dropped a bombshell on me today. He's contemplating getting a divorce. My emotions are all over the place. Part of me is hopeful, but another part is filled with uncertainty. Can he really leave his marriage for me? Is this just wishful thinking? I need to tread carefully. I just found out I'm pregnant.
Okay.
Thank God that last one was short.
Yeah. Why do all these have post-case material?
I don't know.
What began as a bond forged in the hallways and classrooms has ended in heartbreak and sorrow. Authorities are still investigating the incident, but it has been reported that allegations against Mr. Olson may have been exaggerated. As the story continues to unfold, the question of misguided information and its implications is brought to the forefront. As we grapple with the harsh reality of the situation, it becomes paramount for us to reflect on the moral implications of sharing false information. In an age where information can spread like wildfire, we must recognize the profound impact that our words can have on the lives of others. This heartbreaking incident serves as a somber reminder that choices we make, the words we utter, and the information we share can carry profound consequences. It is our collective responsibility to exercise caution, empathy, and integrity in our interactions, understanding that the power of our words can either build bridges or lead to irreparable damage. In the face of this tragedy, let us take a moment to mourn the loss of a young man. And may this be a reminder to reflect on the importance of honesty, compassion, and the profound impact our actions can have on the lives around us. May we strive for a world where trust is upheld and where the weight of truth prevails over the darkness that falsehood can cast upon us all. The sexist assistant. If you were granted that part, obviously the woman who killed her ex-husband that broke into her apartment that abused her.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Chio. I don't know why that one specifically just dumped information on us at the end and the others didn't.
You are now
So
an
much.
official licensed investigator. How was the exam?
Okay.
Depends. Yeah, it was okay.
Missing was great. The other ones, Bloodbath was awful, and the other ones were alright.
Yeah.
Now that it's over, how do you feel?
Relieved when it's over. No, I'll answer I'd love to solve more, because there's another one, I think.
Welcome to the agency. We'll
But we're
see
not
you
going to do that
on Monday.
tonight.
No.
Unless that's just it? I can't imagine that's it. I think there's one more, right?
No, I thought there was one more.
What? What? No. Yeah, skip this shit.
You have a new case
Okay,
file.
yeah, good. Trying to pull fucking...
Pull a fast one on us.
I know. I don't want to start it. I just want to see what it is.
Welcome back.
We'll finish this last one next week.
Which case
Oh
file
my
would you like?
god. A bonus 3 stars.
Oh.
Loading Hughes Manners feud.
Also, speaking about you, I mentioned it earlier. We have a new director's cut short coming out for members tomorrow. It is going to be Choose Pokemon Fusion's ranking, exclusive for members, coming out tomorrow.
Loading complete.
As well as our member game night. So if you'd like to see that, which you do, or participate in our member game night, which you do, become a member. And I'll eat a bean. If you're gear 5th or above, I'll eat 5 beans at once. The accomplished CEO of a successful real estate firm passed away, and a somber wake took place at his house. Just a few hours after the mourners dispersed, another tragedy occurred, prompting a frantic call to the police. Piece together the events that unfolded and discover what had happened. Hughes Manor feud. Just gonna take a look at these questions. Audio files. Oh my god. Item. Documents. Audio files. Told money be distributed. How much was each son supposed to receive? Who is the target of blackmail? How many people were killed? Depending on the number entered, please fill in the sets of names of both the victim and perpetrator in the following fields.
Oh man, we're gonna
Oh, this is we got a chunky monkey waiting for us next week.
3 hours just on this case.
Well, no, we did 2 cases.
I know, but this one.
Oh yeah, this one will be, yeah. This one will be honky. But that's for future Derek and Chris to worry about. Once again, huge thank you to having the sexiest assistant alive, Mr. Campfire Chris. He will be doing his Drink Link Chug Lock Soul Challenge tonight. So make sure you go subscribe to him if you want to see that, which you do. Link is down below. Once again, a reminder, we have a new video live on the channel of LEGO Super Smash Bros. Super fun, super hot. You get to see Horace, the sexiest janitor alive. So make sure you go check that out. And member stream tomorrow. But besides that, anything you got to say, my man?
Nope. Have a good night.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye.